So I'll be quite honest, I have been dreading to make this video because it requires you to be kind of like vulnerable per se. I guess I'm just gonna make it and have it live on here as a memory thing for the future. There's been a lot of different changes that are happening in my life. Lately, it's been feeling like you're just kind of stuck in a rut. And maybe it's because the weather's like this and it's just like all dead and brown and just looks like crap. Every once in a while I get a warm enough day where you can be outside in a hoodie and it's great, but it's end of January. I've been in just like this weird place of feeling like over the last couple of years has just been like busy work, and so you're wondering when you could slow down and just like take in everything that you've done. And then during the seasons like this where there's maybe less work and it's just slow, it feels like you're not doing enough. And then going on Instagram and just seeing what other people are doing and everything kind of gets in your head and you're like, okay, well, why am I not doing that, But then when you're in busy season, you're like, man, when can I slow down and just take in? Currently we have 2 kids and just a lot of work that's been happening that requires me to either be away from home for multiple days on end, and so I miss out on certain things. And then there's times when I am home, I'm just thinking about, like how can I provide for my family and just continues going. I don't know. I hope I'm not the only one who's like this, because a lot of times it just gets in your head. It's like, okay, come on, let's get out of this. Let's do something cool. Let's do something special. So this year is pretty exciting. My wife and I sat down and we kind of just like talked about a few things that we want to do. Some exciting news are going to be coming out soonish. I don't want to spoil anything until we get things actually going, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see the new work that's going to be done, the new clients that we get to work with. So over the last couple of months, I've bought a bunch of new gear that I'm excited to use on upcoming shoots. There's more gear coming in, which again is even more exciting. So before those shoots happen and the season really picks up with work, I just wanted to throw it out there. If you want to work together, if you want to maybe do a collab, if you have any creative ideas, I'd love to work together, and I'd love to connect and grow with the community and help out those who need help, and see, maybe there's projects that we can work on together that I can provide my expertise and then create some awesome videos and photos for you. So if that sounds like you, just feel free to reach out. I'd love to create something cool. Back in the day, I think before kids, there's always times where you just like go out, you shoot, you do a bunch of stuff, and it's amazing. And kids are great, but there's just a little bit different change that happens. And so right now my focus is in my family, but I still want to create some awesome stuff. I remember those days of just traveling and doing a lot of really cool things. And I know that my wife is super supportive of what I do, and she's on board with all the creative ideas that are coming our way. If it sounds like you and you want to do something cool, you've had just maybe some idea, whether you're a content creator, whether you're a model, a brand, whatever it may be, services, I would love to create some really new content. And so yeah, I just want to put that out there. I know it's kind of a rambling maybe talk, but this is more, I guess, like a diary. I recently started journaling again because I feel like when I write my thoughts down, it helps me process just through the season that I'm going in. I also recently got a book from my wife, which talks about just like it's like a planner, a 40-day planner for a joy-filled life. So in moments like this, when it feels like you're just not going anywhere, I'm excited to go through that book and just see how it changes my mind and perspective on certain things. I just need this winter to go away. Maybe I need to move to a different state, but I really doubt that's gonna happen. I'm excited for 2025, but like I said before, if you're somebody who wants to create something really cool, feel free to reach out. We can collab, do something really cool together, whether it's in studio or outdoors. If you're a brand, or maybe your client's still looking for someone to work with this year for a project, feel free to reach out. I'm gonna shoot some more gear related content for those just interested in what I work with. I'm gonna shoot more tricks and tips and just running a photo video business, whether it's for weddings or commercials and brands. Over the years, there's a lot of brands that I've worked with, and it's always been interesting to see the journey and the progression that I've gone through and where it's going to take me in the next future. I'm going to post all of my wedding work on the Innate Light page, and then I'm going to post all of my commercial work and brand work on my Slav Score page for now until I figure out a brand. I think that's my other been issues. Just last year I didn't want to share any of my commercial and brand work on my Innate Light page because it just felt weird to post it there. So we'll see. We'll come up with a name sooner than later, and we'll post even more work of stuff that I've done in the past. just plans for a future. So if you're still watching this video and you've stayed till then, thank you for all your support. I honestly appreciate every one of you who has been on this journey with me from the very beginning. I know there's some people who have been here from way back, almost 12 years ago. Every person who supported me along the way and encouraged me to keep going, because man, I've had numerous times where I just wanted to quit and stop shooting and just put down the camera. But truly, a lot of the motivation that I received from some of you guys have kept me going and continued to creating. So even in this time of drought, of what it feels like it's a drought right now, I believe there's going to be, you know, better days ahead, and we'll create more things together, with whether it's you, or maybe you share this video with somebody, or you share work. That's like the biggest thing I think for me also that helps, is when people share my work to other people. It's a huge support, you know. And so if we worked in the past too, if you leave reviews to my page or share my accounts with others, it's a huge help for me. So I really appreciate it. I'm excited for all the new content that I'll be putting out to you guys. Really trying to hold myself accountable this year and seeing, you know, what's the next season gonna look like, and hopefully you'll stick through it and see some amazing stuff this year. So thanks for listening to this Tuck Talk, and I hope you have a great year.